Dr. Amanda McKinney is a Doane University professor and physician who spent much of her career helping people eat their way to good health.
She was honored recently to be featured in a documentary that explores the dysfunctional relationship many Americans have with food. The film is called Eating You Alive, and Lance is here featuring it in the latest edition of Lance's Journal.
Guys, I don't know how this happened, but all of a sudden I'm 53 years old. And I gotta say, the older I get, the more time I spend thinking about my health. Quite simply, watching this powerful documentary will forever change the way I feel about food and eating. I learned that half of all Americans struggle with chronic health conditions such as cancer and heart disease. And despite countless dollars spent on medical research and new drugs, more Americans are disabled and dying from chronic disease than ever before.
People aren't living longer, they're dying longer.
Eating You Alive doesn't pull any punches.
I was in my 49th year, and it occurred to me I wasn't going to see 50.
It isn't easy to hear some of these facts.
Every 34 seconds, someone in the United States has a heart attack.
Director James Cameron feels that drugs are not the answer.
The pill companies don't make money when you're healthy, they make money when you're sick. There's no profit in health.
Samuel L. Jackson had a life-limiting plaque buildup in the largest artery of his leg.
We talk about living longer and figuring out ways that we can extend our lives, but we don't talk about ways of extending the quality of our life if we do that.
And that is precisely what this film is all about, eating your way to a happier and healthier life. It's revealed in this movie that a whole foods, plant-based diet can not only prevent, but reverse a number of diseases. By eating nutrient-dense whole foods, evidence proves we don't have to be as sick as we are.
Interestingly, Thomas Edison said 100 years ago that the physician of the future would not prescribe medications or do surgeries, that it would be all nutrition-based.
Dr. Amanda McKinney is an Odell, Nebraska native who develops and teaches lifestyle medicine courses for Doane University.
People are in control. I mean, so many people feel like, oh my gosh, I have diabetes, I have to live with it. But it's not true. And the reality is that the body has a remarkable capacity to heal itself if you just let it.
Veggies are what magician Penn Jillette turned to after he was diagnosed with life-threatening high blood pressure.
It took me 35 years to get really fat and sick. I think if I get healthy in a year, that's pretty good.
Penn Jillette lost 100 pounds on a whole food, plant-based diet.
It's really nice to do things when you get results.
It's the best thing that ever happened to me. It saved my life.
Doctor says you're no longer diabetic.
Eating You Alive will help you take control of your health, one bite at a time. And it's interesting, I was shooting the veggie video at Super Saver today, and a nice lady came up to me today and she said, I am 75 years old and I take no medicine. She said it's all because of her plant-based diet. Her husband, by the way, added that he's pretty healthy too, because he eats whatever food his wife gives him. And then I found it very revealing. I was talking with the Super Saver manager. He told me that shoppers aren't buying nearly as many processed foods like sugar-covered breakfast cereals and crackers as they used to. So some changes are happening.
Very interesting. Lance, where can people find the film?
It's cool, Bill. The DVD will be available on the Eating You Alive website by the end of the month.
All right, thanks so much, Lance. Still ahead.